I would say, make the t-shirts. Take the risk or don't. Send them to some people and have them wear them around. They're walking and demonstrating what they're doing. It's not about having to walk down the middle of the streets and block them off. That's not the idea. If it comes to that, then sure, or join another parade, etc. Keep it very simple, like the sun shining. It doesn't need 1,000 suns there. It's only one sun, so it's one person at a time. The idea is you create a new community till eventually, if you're interested, to become self-sufficient. And that's something to look forward to. But there's no guarantee with anything here, because we're in creation. This is how creation is. And again, you look at the world, the business world, etc. They have their big plans, etc. They will do this, and it will come out, and everything will be fine. But is it fine? You look at the last several hundred years as the world has been built. It hasn't become better. It's become worse, and continues to get worse. We have new buildings and new cars, so people are looking at the created things and thinking it's got better, where it's actually got worse. People have more stuff to deal with, and now we're in that position. We're in that nowness, where everything is lethal, and everything is poisoned. So where did it all of a sudden get better? It never has. So again, a step at a time. And it's going to take those individuals with a lot of courage to be able to step up and to just do any part of this, because most people are afraid. Take it a step at a time. We've created the idea. Start from there and see what happens. It doesn't matter who wears the t-shirts. We're all free beings of light. We just need to wake up to that. So I don't see any discrimination involved. Black, white, or whatever. Everyone has the right to do whatever. And so, let's see what happens. That's the free will. And that's part of our journey to discover what's going on here. So, we're not set in stone like everything else, because that becomes self-limiting, and we create our own personal bubbles. That's all they have done. And now they're all tap-lined in their consciousness, and anyone can see it on the real side. You can get an objective view of the whole Earth on the real side, and basically everyone's tap-lined, except for us, who are bringing the real light. We're this little speck of light here, and everyone else is tap-lined, because they are so self-convinced about everything. I go through this all the time. I just start something. I don't have any big plan. I just start whatever and see where it goes, and a step at a time things start happening, or they don't. People have free will. I don't see us as used car salesmen trying to get members and trying to get people to do this or that. They have to want to do it. Just like the real guides stand together. They decide to do that because they have free will. They don't have to, but they decide to do it because they are aware, and they see the benefits. If people can't see the benefits of what we're presenting, then we can't make them do that. We're not a sales force trying to convince them to do so, because then they're not ready, or they don't want to. They want their own ideas. Respectfully, everybody has the right to decide whatever they want, and the world, for the most part, is agreeing to the demise of this planet. So we have to acknowledge that. That's what it is, and we have to deal with it. Put the t-shirt on, go out, and see what happens, and just forget it, and see who shows up, or if someone says something about it. There's no guarantee something's going to happen. This is the bigger wake-up. It's not like the membership days. That was easy. Those were the babysitting days, where people were babysat into ideas and moved around to the little workshops and seminars, going through the process and just paying your dues and going back to your life, because your personal life was first and everything was fine. This is where you put the ears first. But how many people will do that and wake up to that? This is what it is now, and I don't really want to cater to those old ideas, because eventually the consciousness starts to cave in, just like it has with the corporation, even if you don't see it. There's the difference. So you take the risk or you don't. It's a risk-taker position. It's not one where it's all guaranteed. You want a guarantee, but there aren't any. When it comes to sharing, I just watch what the guides do. They don't deal with any limiting ideas, and they're doing fine. What I see is that with what I'm presenting, I understand what's going on. I've looked at the whole playing field from what I've been through, and I see that you have to be a risk-taker. You have to be somebody that wants to see more than just their personal life, and those are the people we're looking for, because those are the only people who are going to make it to the real universes. Everybody else is going to stay self-satisfied, even though they may have read the books and did the new you. But that's not what it's all about, because most people will not recognize it, and it's not even in their heart to do it. You can share it any way you want. You don't have to ask for my permission. You can create a membership if you want. I'm just suggesting you do something that will start something, and there's nothing else to it. That's it. Just print the t-shirts, step 1, hand them out to the new friends and others that want them. You create the idea. You do something. If you haven't started it yet, how can you know what's going to happen? A step at a time. Keep it simple.